So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort down low.
And I tell you what, that allowed him to get his team several multiple shot opportunities. His work on the offensive glass has been invaluable.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving at the 1 spot.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And stolen by LeBron. Smith outside. The kick out to Irving. And that's collected by Bogut. And for Kerr, so much was made of how much pressure he had to face to get the Warriors to improve. Inheriting that team from Mark Jackson. Greg, that was a good point. See, he passed that test, though, Clark, I think, with flying colors.
Well, first time that a rookie head coach has won a title since the NBA's inception. I think that says it all right there.
Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Bogut. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Timeout called the Warriors. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders, but thus far he's proved to be worth it.
Pass to Bogut. Got a piece of it. Mozgov with the steal. Smith outside. From deep. The Warriors pull it in.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Good on the shot.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook, really, when you look at how they're playing. They are having their way down low. And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Livingston kicks to Bogut, and he dunks it down.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Cleveland leading by 16.
Got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Mozgov. Mozgov's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Rush, covered by Smith. Knocks it loose. And here we go, Cavaliers running again. Bogut with it. 8 points for him. It's LeBron with the drive.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's Rush, and J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Brandon Rush, and Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Jones comes in for LeBron. Iman Shumpert's checked in for J.R. Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Jared Cunningham. Williams gets the bucket.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded away to the Hornets.
Here's Curry, and that one's good. Curry's got 17.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Here's Iguodala, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Well, and of course, Mo Williams, Clark, shipped to the Hornets for their playoff push and helped out there.
I thought overall, Kevin, Mo had a really strong year given his age. Probably his most productive season since his early 20s.
Thompson misses. Cleveland leading by 20. The drive by Shumpert. From down in the low post, it goes. Shumpert's got his third basket of the night.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
The Warriors have had an off night from the stripe tonight. That's good from Stephen Curry. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And Williams, here we go. It's stolen by Curry. And a wide open look for Iguodala. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cavaliers on top, opening up a huge gap. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Rush out there with Maurice Spates. Then there's Barbosa. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Curry in at point guard. Irving against Curry. James a screen on Curry. Irving attacking, and it's blocked by Curry. Pass to Rush. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Dellavedova. The Cavaliers leading by 18. And there's a foul. It's on Maurice Spates. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love comes in for Jefferson. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Outside Irving. Shot off the pick. Love. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Curry against Irving. Looking to end his cold spell. He lays it in.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. Draymond Green comes in for Maurice Spates. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Irving drives in. The layup missed.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
LeBron kicks to Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's now 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
To the left side wing. Outside, Green. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
We've seen Andrew Bogut getting it done. He has 8 points and a couple of nice steals, too. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important.
For 3, Smith. Green with the rebound.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note was it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA. He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That is his first foul of the game. Cleveland's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul, unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
The first one falls. And one thing that I know a lot of fans are worried about is NBA jerseys with ads on them. It's something the NBA has explored more in-depth recently and would be another stream of revenue for the league.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. James Jones, he's checked in for Mozgov. Jared Cunningham comes in for Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Thompson misses, and with the ads on the jerseys, it isn't something that would sit well with the fans probably, but around the globe, almost every other league in the world has ads on their jerseys.
You know, the NBA has shown that they're willing to try new things with jerseys, much like they've looked at other issues. It started with the sleeve jerseys, and advertisements is just another area they're exploring.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. McAdoo comes in for Brandon Rush.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
That 3 off the mark. Warriors shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Thompson passes to Green. Back to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
That's good. 9 points for Draymond Green.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance. And
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
And that